Are you a perfectionist? Does everything have to line up? A, B, C, D, E. Are you the type of person, if it doesn't go a certain way, you're out? Are you the type of person that put all the stressor on whatever you're up to because you need it to look a certain way? Well, if that's you, then this video is for you. Stay tuned. See, doing your best and going after giving it all you've got is phenomenal. It's recommended. It's something I applaud. However, striving for perfection in every facet of your life, child, that is exhausting. I do not recommend that. Yes, I do not recommend that. And you might say, well, wait a minute. I'm on an elevation journey. Of course, I'm striving for perfection. I want things to go a certain way. I want things to be perfect. I want to show up excellent in every facet. Do you know how exhausting that is? Do you know how time consuming and how much you're in your head when that's the space that you're operating from? This video is to free you. If that is where you're at, because I can relate. I have been there. I have stayed there. I've taken residence there. And I wore myself out, striving to be perfect, to execute perfectly, to not do it because I haven't overcome every aspect of it. So therefore, I can't talk about it. You want me to do this, but I've done A, B, C, and D, but I'm down to G, H, and it's not looking the way it should. So therefore, I can't speak about it. The insanity that I fed myself, I want to prevent you from feeding yourself that same insanity and operate in your truth. Your truth is everything that you need. It's all you've got. It's all that you truly need. See, whatever is true for you in a certain situation, in an endeavor that you're up to, it's something that someone else have not experienced. Someone else will experience. And it is your superpower. Because it's the place that you could take ownership and say, I have been there, I have done this, I've overcome this, and I know how to get you out of it. I know how to lead you to the next level. See, when you're operating from a space of perfectionism, you want everything to be perfect, it can be crippling. It is a space where you can lose yourself because it prevents you from taking the next step and the next step and the next step because you're looking at it like whatever it is, it's not enough. There's always another phase that I need to achieve in order to feel good about moving forward. Don't get me wrong. I am not telling you to operate haphazard, to not be focused, mindful of the things that you're up to. It's your reputation. It's your stamp of approval. It's your thing. Do it to the very best of your knowledge, to the best of your ability. But I am calling you, I am resonating, I want this to resonate with you, to not put yourself in a space of not moving forward if everything isn't done perfectly. You think about a child when they're starting their journey, they're walking. They're wobbling, they fall off. Do they stop? No, they persist, and persist until they succeed. If your mindset is that you are going to keep persisting, then take perfectionism out of the equation. Because through your persistency, there will be times where you will fall flat on your face. You'll have things you're like, oops, this shouldn't have happened that way. But that doesn't mean you throw the whole thing out. That doesn't mean you throw in the towel. That means you get up, you evolve, and you keep going. See, when we operate in a space of perfectionism, first, we're looking at failure. We're looking at how am I going to prevent myself from failing? How am I going to prevent myself from having a bad experience in this? And it may stem from previous experiences or things that's happened in the past. But I'm here to encourage you, let go of that failure mindset. Let go of the need to have it all right so nothing goes wrong. That is a recipe for stress, disaster, ulcers, inability to sleep, and the list goes on. While you're in a journey of growth and development, that is the last thing you need. The last thing you need to focus on is, how can I prevent failure from happening? It's like saying, how can I prevent a child from falling while they're trying to walk? There are things that's not going to fall in place as you'd like them to. That's part of taking something that's bigger than yourself, because it's calling you to a next level. So there'll be pitfalls. Hopefully it's ones that you can get yourself out of. And if they're not, it will serve you for greater things of what's to come. So failure, let go of that mindset. Let go of that mindset of failing. Telling yourself failing is not an option, so on and so forth. To be honest with you, those are words that I used to say, and I'm cautious with that. Failing is always an option. I could fail in a thing that I'm attempting to do, because I don't use the word try. But what happens through the failure? I learn, I evolve. See, I don't have a stamp of it has to be perfect. It just have to work. I have to learn from it. I have to grow from it. I have to see what I'm doing and how is it benefiting me and others around me. That's the measure that I set for myself. So get that out of your mind of failure or fear of failure of any of that nature, because that could be a means for you to strive for perfection, and that could even paralyze you. Another thing that we could look at in the space of elevation, in the space of perfectionism, what if? What if this doesn't show up the way that I'd like? What about others that I've said this is going to happen? What about if I can deliver on it? It's not necessarily failing, but it's just you're not going the path that you said you would do. It's not showing up in a way. Failing could mean a whole flap. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if it's detouring, if it looks a certain way, if the deadline is not met, you didn't do it the way that you envisioned that you would. What does that say about you? And again, those things can stem from previous experiences, I don't know, or ways that people might have viewed you before in different endeavors that you take on. The goal is, whatever it is that is not serving you in your current endeavor, let go of it. If it was, I'm in a project right now that I had envisioned it being done in July. We're in August. It's looking to be done mid-August, and I'm at peace with that. I've had to communicate and say, you know what, this is not going to pan out as I had hoped. Blah, this, that, and the other is in place, and this is what I'm looking at. Integrity is communicating what's there for you. Not shun away from it, not make yourself feel bad. You're in the space of evolving. Allow yourself to evolve. I am not a proponent of continuously changing deadlines, but if something needs to be changed because you're not fully there, that's okay. Allow yourself, give yourself that permission. That rigidity, that sternness of I've got to, oftentimes that's the very thing that can paralyze you from taking the steps that you intend to take for growth and development and seeing things through. Let things fall as they're working out. As long as you are working your plan, you're diligent about it, you're not procrastinating, you're not slacking, give yourself the opportunity to grow and evolve. Because by doing so, you're removing the stressor that you probably have put on yourself or could put on yourself. And please know I'm talking from experience. You're removing that stressor and you're allowing yourself, you're allowing your senses to learn and to grow and to evolve. It's not a disservice. It's a blessing. It's moving you forward. Because the other means, the other way, you stop, you freeze. Oh my gosh, I didn't get it done. Okay, forget it. I'm throwing in the towel. I can't. Those conversation, we don't need that in a space of growth. Don't paralyze yourself that way. And last one that I want to speak about to close this matter is to allow yourself to enjoy the moment that you're on. Celebrate the wins. You hear that a lot. Allow yourself to enjoy the moments. This is what I have right now. And look to say, you know what? I've been working this plan. I did this, I did that, I made that call. This is what's happening. Celebrate that. Celebrate the wins. Give yourself the pat on the back, the attaboy that, wow, I'm doing it. Imagine you do that over and over again a few more times with different projects. Where would your journey be? Where would your growth process be? Allow yourself to enjoy. Be in the moment. Don't be in your head. Don't be stuck in the what ifs. It's not about perfectionism. It's about completing what you started. Giving yourself a pass to enjoy, be present, be in the moment, and grow through the process. This is your journey of elevation. Tailor it however you see fit. But don't give up on it. Don't get so strict that you're stuck in your head and you're not taking action. Take the necessary action. Any action is better than nothing. Don't freeze up on yourself. You've got the time. You have the power to create. So keep creating, my friends. Do not stop. I hope this finds you well. I hope you're thinking upon these things as you're taking on your project, whatever it is, whatever endeavor you're up to. Know that I'm rooting for you. You can do it. You have what it takes. You just got to believe it and keep going. I hope this finds you well. If you know someone that can use this video, this message, share it with them. Let them know it is okay. We're not in this alone. You've got support, and I'm here to support you. As always, be good to yourself and be good to others. I will see you next time, my friends. Bye-bye.